Now, the Premiership, is it not highly overrated? Now, when I say highly overrated, the Premiership has been in existence since 1992, the Premiership, and just a selected few has won the Premiership. Only one team before Pep has won 3 back-to-back, which is Man U.
Okay.
Now, when you remove Manchester United and Man City, no other team has won it back-to-back.
Yeah.
Okay, Chelsea did
Chelsea.
a back-to-back.
Yeah.
That's we're talking of
05,
triple.
06, but triple, nobody has done
No.
that. Apart from that, apart from these 3 teams, we have Arsenal that has just 3 titles to their name.
Yeah.
We have Leicester with 1, and we have Blackburn. That is all.
Liverpool.
Oh, Liverpool. Thank you very much. Liverpool. That's all. For 32 years.
Wow.
Manchester United has 13 leagues.
13 league titles.
Yeah.
Now,
okay.
how competitive is that league? Because we keep saying it week in, week out, that's the most competitive league in the world, blah, blah, blah. But out of 32...
And people use that league to actually try to take a swipe at the Spanish league.
But every other league,
it's like the same thing.
Let's be factual.
Because if it's not Barca, it is this, and we have a permanent 4, kind of, over the decade. Sevilla, Atletico, you know. So anyway, for me, I would say it is competitive because, you know, the struggle to actually get to top 4, top 6, and the battle of relegation makes it competitive.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's most times it's also competitive to the end of the season, and that's why it looks very, 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 you know, top notch.
Sorry, I think I might not agree with you there because relegation also plays in other.
Yes, but their own relegation battle is just like the relegation battle last season.
Of the last season,
it was to the end.
It was to the end of the game.
But in some other leagues, you could by before the 6th,
by the middle, you can already
apart from
tell.
That, with 6 games to go, you already know this one is going home. Like in Syria, we knew who was going home early. Like in
but in Premiership too, Sampdoria was Southampton was they were dead and buried. Like.
With seven games to go.
Yes.
7 goals.
Yeah, they were dead and buried. So the other fight was just
no, that's a one-off.
Leicester, Leeds.
It's a one-off. Everton. No, it's a one-off. It's a one-off. It's just a peculiar.
Okay.
I feel Premiership is just.
It's not overhyped. It's competitive to me.
I feel in a way as much as it's competitive.
When it comes to Europe.
So now yes.
Yeah. When it comes to
use the parameters.
Yeah. When it comes to Europe. Then you can say yes. But in the league, it's exciting, it's pulsating.
Okay,
from start to bottom.
Now, as big as Liverpool is, just recent, that's when they just won their first Premiership.
Yes.
Yeah. As big as they are. Now, it makes me feel somehow. Now, Manchester United, they were dominating.
Yes, for a very long time.
I just feel like it's because they have the financial muscle and they have the backing of the Queen.
And they had a good coach.
They have
who some people say was political because when they are losing or they have to win, the extra times are up to 7 minutes.
Yeah, but then
yeah, they call it the Fergie time.
And also then there are some there are some calls that would have been made in some matches, but because of it's them. The referee doesn't really.
My take is very simple. Like, let me go back to the question you asked. Is the English Premier League overhyped? I would say yes and a no.
Okay.
Yes, in the sense that as exciting and as pulsating as the English Premier League is, the English, it has not reflected in their national team.
Yes.
Okay.
Until recently. England, it took them a long time to get to the finals of any major tournament.
True.
And even with that, since 1966, they have not won.
Yeah. Yes, they've not.
Any major tournament. Be it the Euros or the World Cup.
The World Cup, yeah.
Now, why I would say a no. It's very simple. The reason why the English game looks the way it is basically television.
Yes.
Publicity.
Okay. That's I think.
That is why it's hype. That's why I feel
it is the most publicized
football
league
in
the world.
Publicity.
It's not just the TV.
It's basically the TV rights. Yes.
The cash also.
It's the television that brings the money.
The trade, the buying of players and the sales of players.
What do you think
what brings about that?
So
TV
anyway,
rights.
so those are the things that actually make it interesting.
Okay,
like you can see the transfer market right now.
Okay.
Whatever is taking place there right now, the EPL is going to be top.
Are you sure this season?
This season it's going to be top.
Okay, now who do you think is going to buy? Because I don't see Guardiola
buy.
I see Guardiola buying maybe one or two because he's going to lose some players.
Yes.
But now Chelsea already bought like with $1 gazillion the other they spent almost. I can't even count
it's the money I'm talking about.
Okay.
Anyway, that's what I'm saying. The money also makes it interesting. People want to look and say, what's happening in England? Who are they buying? Who are they selling?
Who are they buying? Who are they selling? So who's hot in England now that anybody's buying? Who's going? What's happening in England now?
I don't know. I initially I heard Man was going after Harry Kane and later dropped their bid.
Okay.
But I felt Harry Kane should leave Tottenham because Tottenham, he has been there as a very good striker and he has achieved nothing. So I feel he should find a club that can make him achieve something. You know, look at Jack Grealish.
Left Aston Villa.
He left Aston Villa, and today he's
Champions League winner.
And for me, Harry Kane has done more in football, in English football.
Facts.
You understand? So I actually was sad when I was told that they dropped the bid because I want him to leave.
Okay.
The other time it was Madrid at the time.
The reason why they dropped the bid was what Tottenham was asking for was damn too much.
And he's not a young. He's not a young guy. He's not a young guy.
So I wouldn't be coughing about £120 million for a 31-year-old.
No.
That has less than 4 or 5 years of active football to play.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And I think there's a war of bids for Rice, Declan Rice.
Yeah, Declan Rice. Arsenal tendered a bid that was turned down.
Yes.
That was turned down by West Ham.
Yes.
But then I heard that they offered another bid.
An improved bid.
Yeah,
this morning. Yes, they say they have an improved bid, but there's a problem is they say Pep is looking at and as my guy Daniel talked for yesterday, he said if Pep wants rice, he will cook rice. He said he will cook rice.
You know, like Bros Carey would tell me the other day that the Champions League final, that the owner of Chelsea just came to watch the match for the first time, and I was like, "Are you serious? With all the money he spends there?" He said that's one of his investment toys.
Owner of Chelsea?
I mean, Man City. One of his investment toys.
Sheikh Mansour.
Money fuga, like say.
So the money is not the problem. You understand?
Yeah.
So, like he said, an investment toy. So, if it's the money, you just, and when you have a manager who delivers, whatever he requests from you,
give it to him. Sure.
If he wants rice, he gets rice.
He's going to cook rice and eat rice, actually.
Okay.
But if we look at it, does City actually need Declan Rice?
Yeah.
No, if Mahrez is going, if
Declan Rice doesn't play the same position with Mahrez.
It's midfield. There's going to be a whole lot of.
You guys have not noticed what's happening at Man City. John Stones has been converted from a central defender to a defensive midfielder.
Yes.
He's not just a defensive midfielder, he's a box-to-box midfielder.
Yes.
Did you see that final?
Finals, yes.
He overworked himself. Pep had to take him off the game.
Yes. I watched him.
So, if Pep, as we know him, has a way of changing the style of play of players.
Yeah, sure.
Let us take Jack Grealish, for example. At Aston Villa, was a central midfielder. Today at City, he plays from the flanks.
Yeah. Pep knows, he has a way of picking a player.
Is this something that you don't know?
Sterling.
Look at
Liverpool.
Look at Walker
Man
today.
City.
Walker is a better
player.
player. than when he was at Tottenham.
True.
You know, so that taking us back to what we did in the other episodes, I was going to tell you guys now that for the first time in the history of the EPL, we'll have 4 straight title EPL.
God bless you, because that's like my next question.
And that
is you already agree to that.
And that is the reason
4
why
straight.
Yeah, City will win.
Even the
City will win
Alex
again.
Ferguson did not manage that.
Nobody has done 4 straight.
Now, I told a friend of mine that
even with all the investment that Chelsea just
I told a friend
and the new coach Pochettino,
they are totally out of it.
I told a friend
they are
of
not
mine.
contenders.
I told a friend of mine.
What about Man U?
Man,
They are only 2 contenders of the Premier League this season: Arsenal and Man City.
Yes.
Every other person will come behind.
Arsenal and Man City.
Yes.
Okay.
I told
Do
a
you
friend
see
of mine.
Arsenal still going this far?
I told a friend of. Okay, you see Arsenal going this far.
Yes.
I also see them going far.
Yes.
Okay. Let's
told a friend
just
of
go.
mine-
Let me get your your top 4 first. Now, let me get your top 4 for the new season.
Top 4: Man City to win.
Wow.
Again.
Arsenal behind them.
Wow.
Liverpool
Okay.
will up their game this season.
So you're seeing them in the top 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Now on the last slot, I'll give to Manchester United.
Okay.
Okay. Chi.
I'm looking between Arsenal, Man City. I'm not.
Okay,
because
that's okay.
Arsenal will feel hurt. They're actually hurt
Okay.
right now. So
But it's
they
not
will
about being
try.
hot.
No, they're actually hurt now. So they will try and see if they can come back
Okay.
and compete with to get
And
in
lift the title.
and lift the title. But then Man City is no toy,
Mm-hmm.
and Man City has the bench and
The squad is
so
the squad mad.
is just
The squad mad.
too
No
much
story.
right now.
Yeah.
So I still might just give it to Man City.
Okay, so you're saying Man City Arsenal?
Arsenal.
Despite I'm not happy saying it. I'm not happy saying it. But
Okay.
then I'm giving it to Man City, then Arsenal,
Mm.
Liverpool, Man U will drag for the third.
Third and fourth
They
position.
will drag for the third and fourth position.
Okay, Udoka.
Yeah, my own. I go like drag. Give you reasons why.
Okay.
First and foremost, I believe that Guardiola stayed behind after winning Champions League because he wants to break that record of winning 4 titles.
4 titles.
In a row?
Straight in a row. Because he's a very good coach and he wants to leave England with a record that might never be broken.
True.
Okay.
So I believe that's why he stayed behind.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to be in the top 4 and he's going to win the league. So he's number 1.
Okay.
Now, Liverpool, for the first time in 7 seasons or so.
Or more.
7 seasons.
Since Klopp came in. Okay, 7 plus seasons. Going to 8 seasons now.
They were outside the first 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reasons was, you see, in the first half of the season, they lost their rhythm. So they tried to come back in the second half of the season. You can see how they ended the league with 7 consecutive wins. But they still couldn't catch up.
That 7-0 where they give Man U, I know if you forget them.
But so when they got themselves together, it was still not enough.
They said that James Bond FC 007.
It was still not enough for them to catch up with 3rd place Man U and 4th place Newcastle.
Okay.
But you could see that they are still a team.
Okay.
And I believe Jurgen Klopp is coming back this season to rectify those errors. I see him back in the first 4.
Okay.
Then Man United, you see, Eric, I would not say he has disappointed me, but I expected more of the Ajax kind of game when he came to Man U. I know he's getting there anyway.
It goes back to that philosophy I was telling you about. The philosophy at Ajax and the philosophy at Manchester United is totally different.
But I know it's different, but I know he's going to do something over time. If they give him the chance to, he's going to do something over time. So I see him in top 4. I see him performing better than he did last season.
Sure?
Yes. And there's the financial muscle for that. Then
they have new owners.
So there's a financial muscle for that. Then I'll be picking Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yes, but I will not be giving them the second position like
They both did.
Chikodi and Janga did. But they'll be in the top 4.
Top 4.
Yeah, while Chelsea and whatever
now, but nobody is calling Newcastle. Oh,
how did you know what I wanted to say?
Calling Newcastle.
No,
they are the outsiders.
I haven't finished.
No, it just said Chelsea.
I haven't finished. I said Chelsea and Newcastle fight for 5th and 6th place.
Yes.
Oh, fight for 6th and 6th.
Yeah.
But you know that Newcastle has the financial strength.
Of course.
But they'll still fight for 5th.
The richest club in England.
Yeah, they'll fight for 5th and 6th place.
Yeah.
Because right now,
in fact,
Newcastle
in the world,
is going to go on a stretch. They're going to play competitions. These other dogs are used to these competitions.
No, but they're buying.
Yeah, even if they buy. They're
taking Jamie Madison from Leicester.
Even if they buy, it's just a veteran army. A veteran actor is always different from a new upcoming. You understand?
He has experience. He has know-how.
So these boys at Newcastle are not rookies too.
They've
been around football a long time.
They've been around for a while, but he's talking about the exposure of the Champions League.
Just like what happened to Napoli.
You understand? So
just like what happened to Napoli.
Yeah. So that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Chelsea and Newcastle
doesn't FC. So doesn't FC go jump enter 5-6 right now?
Okay, you'll be
because
surprised.
I'm not seeing Tottenham as a first to reckon with anymore.
Okay,
so that's my first 4.
Your first 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
This podcast has been brought to you by Correct Bet.
Basically, I think everybody is saying Man City to win the league. It's going to be a tough one, actually. And as funny as it is, sorry I'm bantering Chelsea, like doesn't FC and what have you. But with the new coach, Pochettino,
Mauricio.
Well,
you think I'm man?
I'll say Man City, but Chelsea, I'm saying Chelsea.
At the top 4.
Not even top 4, second place. Yeah, because they have the players, and I think what they lacked in this past season was the coach that can actually put them together. Now, Pochettino is here already, so he's going to have a very good preseason with them. I presume he's going to have a good preseason, but obviously he's going to see them through the preseason, and he's going to find his best players, his best team out of the squad. Chelsea has maybe the largest team, or the largest squad in England right now. Okay. Now, Chelsea bought Enzo Fernandez. I think that's the British record right now. Yes. And they bought a Mudryk, the same transfer window. And they still have a whole lot of... João Felix might go back to...
He's gone back.
Okay, he's gone back to Atletico, but they still have lots of ammunition. So
they have a player coming back.
Yeah. So Lukaku too is coming back, actually.
Romelo's coming back.
So now, I think Chelsea with Pochettino. Pochettino is a stable coach. If he was a winner, I would have said, okay, he's going to win the league. But he has not really won anything of note. So that's what I'm feeling. He might just stumble somewhere.
Are you sure he hasn't won anything?
Anything of note?
He didn't win at PSG.
He just won the league, but everything. No, I said anything of note.
Okay, of note.
Of note, because.
So are you saying the League One title is not of
No,
note?
because they've been winning it. They've been winning it back to back.
And they had the squad, so
it's nothing
as a
of
plus
note
to him.
The big chance he had with Tottenham playing the finals against Liverpool. He messed it up. He messed it up.
He was playing a bigger team.
Yeah. But his game plan on that very day was really not it. But yeah, so I see a Man City just because the Pochettino has not really he's not been winning. So, but I see Chelsea as second place.
Wow.
Man U, third. And the 4th place is going to be Newcastle Arsenal. Now, I will even tip Newcastle.
So you're taking away a Liverpool.
Arsenal. Now, Liverpool is going to, if you ask me, they still need maybe a year or 2 to get back to, because
formidable form.
Because if you ask me, Klopp lost it. Apart from having injuries, apart from losing Sadio Mane. There was a time we were saying, now Mane, don't jinx this guy. You know, club. Immediately you beat Man U 7-0. The next game
lost
against who safe? Like someone, so he's not consistent yet.
We also have to understand something. In a league where a foreign coach comes to, it is only natural that his first 2 seasons,
mistakes,
people will begin to adapt to his
style of play.
Do you know why Ten Hag has been so effective for Manchester United? Because he's new to the English league. Give him 2 seasons, 3 seasons. The other coaches will adapt to his style of philosophy of play.
Yeah, that's understandable. But Pep has been, Klopp has been he's been here now. That's close to 8 years.
That's what I'm saying now.
Yeah. So they've adapted already.
They already know his antics. They know how he plays.
So exactly what I am saying, that before he gets back that mojo, he's not going to get it back immediately.
That's where Pep is different.
Yeah, Pep
plays you differently.
He plays every opponent
differently.
Does he really play differently? I think
he plays differently.
Pep's
and his philosophy is hold the ball.
Oh, just hold the ball.
Just hold the ball.
Hold on. Let me explain to you why I say he plays differently. Go and watch that semi-final game. Both legs. The first leg and the second leg. Those were 2 separate games.
Yeah, first leg, he was conservative. He was like...
They were 2 separate games.
Yeah, sure.
The formation and the gameplay.
He was conservative, yes.
Was totally different from what he played in the return leg.
In the return leg, yeah.
The tactician.
Yeah, true.
So he approaches every game with a different plan.
Yeah.
Though we're talking about the top 4. Now, what about relegation teams? You know that for 32 years now, we only have 6 teams that has never ever relegated.
Yeah.
From the Premiership. Yeah. Okay. Only 6 teams. And about 51 teams has actually played in the Premiership.
Yes.
And those 6 teams, dozen FC did there actually.
Chelsea
did there. Man U.
Everton.
Arsenal. Tottenham.
Tottenham, yes.
Tottenham and I think Liverpool. I think Liverpool. Yeah. Those are the 6 teams that has never ever relegated. Out of the 51 teams that has actually played in the Premiership. So for this season, who are you tipping for relegation? You know, Luton Town
they got
after 31 years.
Yes.
They just
then Burnley and then Sheffield United. Yeah. Now, so who are you tipping for relegation?
That's quite tight. I see Luton going back.
Okay.
From where they're coming from.
Okay. Back to sender.
Yes, because hold on. I'm just being logical.
No, I'm saying you are telling them they are going back to.
If we check the people in the EPL right now,
yeah,
there's nobody in Luton's class. They're way ahead of Luton.
Okay.
Sheffield might struggle.
They're a stubborn team.
Yes, just like Burnley. So I see those 2 people coming up to the Premier League to cause problems. For people like Nottingham Forest.
Okay. That's what I want to hear.
For people like Nottingham Forest.
Southampton.
Southampton is going to
win already.
Swansea.
No.
Swansea's not there. Swansea's not there. People like Nottingham Forest. People like Bournemouth.
Okay.
Those 2 people are going to have an uphill task against Sheffield United and Burnley.
Okay.
Because Aston Villa will basically stay.
Okay.
Then a possible dropper, if care is not taken, is your Conference League winners.
West Ham.
Yeah. If they are not careful, they will go down.
Okay. I like this.
If they are not careful.
If they're not careful. Now, who do you see going down? What do you see relegating?
I don't really see West Ham going down.
Okay.
I see the
Luton. Okay.
He said. This
Sheffield or Burnley?
People.
Who?
Sheffield,
okay.
I see them remaining there. And
what about he said Nottingham Forest, he said Bournemouth.
Nottingham Forest are not stable.
Okay.
They are not stable.
But they're a good team.
They're a good team, but they're not stable. They're not really dependable.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's just between them and Bournemouth.
Okay. Emmy?
Again, I have 6 candidates.
Okay.
Half a dozen.
I have 6 candidates. But I see Luton Town going back.
Okay.
For one reason or the other, the other 2 will come with the other 5 I'm going to be mentioning now. Burnley, Sheffield United, Bournemouth, Fulham, and Nottingham Forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, why Burnley and Sheffield I cannot see the return is that the way they played in the Championship and their coaches and the style of play, I see them trying to emulate the Nottingham Forest, Fulham, and Bournemouth.
Okay,
that
came
back
up
and retained the EPL
status.
So I would take them out and I would pick Bournemouth joining Luton.
Okay.
And either Nottingham Forest or Fulham joining Luton.
This season, let's just jump here. Sorry, please, let's just jump here. This season we saw Haaland.
Yeah.
Now, do you still tip Haaland to be the highest goal scorer for next season?
He has the team to do it.
He has everything going for him.
He has everything going. He has the Arsenal to do it.
It's not just the highest goal scorer in the English league. He's the highest goal scorer in the Champions League and the highest goal scorer in European football.
He has the team to do it.
So you see him repeating it?
Yeah, he has the team to do
it. He has everything at his disposal.
You're not looking at injuries or...
He's thirsty. No, he's a
young,
young, vibrant boy.
Does that guy look like who's going to get injured?
Anybody can
he's
get
a young,
injured.
Testy, vibrant, and
anybody can get injured in a game.
He has taken to the style of Messi and Ronaldo. He's disciplined.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's a great one. Do you think someone like Salah is going to take that and say
Salah is going to drop form?
Salah has dropped. And he's dropping the more.
Yeah, he's going to drop
Salah
more.
Is not coming
So what's Julian Alvarez fate?
Do you know what exposed Salah?
Are you saying Mane?
The departure of Mane.
Mane, yes.
I think everybody sees this because Mane has a work rate. Mane was just
everywhere. He was just everywhere.
But Mane got to Bayern and he couldn't find himself exactly.
It comes back to that style of play.
A fact. So, but what's Julian Alvarez's fate? Now, playing reserve to, and he's playing reserve to Haaland.
No, hold on. Let me make you understand something. The reason why Alvarez stays on the bench is just very simple. He has somebody that's better than him in that position. Now, with the number of games that City will be playing,
he'll have chances.
He'll have chances, yes.
Pep does not have an option than to play that boy.
He has chances.
Are you forgetting that City will be playing the Champions League?
Sure.
They'll be playing the World Club Cup.
Yeah.
They'll be playing the FA Cup, Community Shield.
He has maybe 6 to 7 competitions.
They're playing about 7-8 competitions.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so
you cannot put all that responsibility on one striker.
No, but Julian Alvarez is too good to just be a substitute. Let's not forget that he's a World Cup winner, for crying out loud.
We know that.
For me, if I was his father or his uncle, I would tell him to stay behind because
he's not ready to go anywhere.
Because he's with a world-class coach, and that coach can make him better than Haaland tomorrow.
Yes, now.
Yeah.
I agree.
I see that possibility.
And Pep is a respecter of no man.
No,
if Haaland drops form,
he will sit him
somebody
down.
was talking about Pep the other day. We were drinking, and he said, Pep is going to buy players. I said, I hope you know he will not buy a well-known player.
Certainly not.
He will not buy a star.
He doesn't do that.
He will buy somebody who he will make a star.
That's the difference between him and
the same thing.
Where he sees potential, that's why he
the same thing, yeah.
Okay, well, it's a great one. It's a great one. Let's see how the EPL turns out this.
It's going to be fantastic.
This
next season.
Let's see.
Beautiful.
But I know it's just going to be a very keenly contested season.
Fireworks as usual.
Yeah, I know it's going to be keenly contested
season. EPL, man.
It's the EPL. At the end of the day, it's the EPL. But I still feel money plays a long role.
I talked about money here now when you said TV.
Yeah.
Money makes the world go round.
Oh, good. Let's just have it there. Money makes the world go round. No, money makes football go round, please. That round football, that money
the world is round. The soccer world is
it's round.
Okay, thank you.